Hello students, today we will continue our discussion on the chapter Introduction of Trigonometry. Our today's topic is solution of the first exercise 8.1. In this video, I will discuss about the solution of question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So let us start with question number 1. Question number 1 is in triangle ABC, right angle at B. AB is given as 24 cm. BC is given as 7 cm. Determine sin A, cos A, sin C and cos C. Okay. So as you can see here, the value, if you consider this A as acute angle, okay, or forget about A. Okay. As you can see, this ABC is a right angle triangle where the value of the perpendicular and the value of the base is given. So you can use Pythagoras theorem and you can find the length of hypotenuse, that is AC. Okay, so let's check the solution. In triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem, we have AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Put the value of AB and BC. Okay, you will get 625 centimeter square. AC square is equal to 625 square, that means AC equal to root under 625, that is 25 centimeter. So that's why I am getting the length of AC as 25 centimeter. Now you know the length of three sides, right? You have to find sin A, cos A, sin C and cos C. So first of all, the first part, sin A, cos A. So when you are evaluating sin A and cos A, you have to take A as acute angle. Okay, if you are considering A as acute angle, this is the opposite side and this is the adjacent side, right? So you know that sin A is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse, that's why BC by AC. Put the value of BC and AC, it will be 7 by 25. Similarly, if you you have to find about cos A. Cos A was adjacent by hypotenuse. Okay, that is AB by AC. Put the value of AB and AC, it will be 24 by 25. Okay. Now, similarly, when you are discussing about sin C and cos C, you have to take C as acute angle. Whenever you are taking C as acute angle, then this AB will become opposite side, okay, and BC will become adjacent side, right? So now for sin C the formula is same. Sin C is opposite by hypotenuse, that means AB by AC. Put the value of AB and AC 24 by 25. Similarly, when you have to find cos C, the formula is same, adjacent by hypotenuse. That's why BC by AC is equal to 7 by 25. Okay. So in this way you have to solve this question. So as you can see in this question, the acute angle is very necessary. When you are finding sin A, cos A, you have to take A as acute angle and you have to find which is opposite and which is adjacent side. Similarly for angle C. Now next question. The figure is given. As you can see in this figure, the length of PQ is given as 12 cm, length of PR is given as 13 cm. This PQR is a right angle triangle where 90 degree is at the point Q. You have to find tan P minus cot R. Okay, tan P minus cot R. That means you have to find tan P, the value of tan P and the value of cot R. So as you can see here in this PQR triangle, the value of perpendicular and value of hypotenuse is given. This base is unknown. So by using Pythagoras theorem, you will find the length of QR. Okay. So as you can see, QR square, if you use Pythagoras theorem, this base square will be hypotenuse square minus perpendicular square, that is QR square is equal to PR square minus PQ square. Put the value of PR and PQ. It will be 13 square minus 12 square, that is QR square is equal to 25, that means QR is equal to 5. So you got this base value as 5 centimeter. Okay, so this one is 5 centimeter. Now you have to find tan P. Okay, so when you are considering tan P, the angle P, that means this P is acute angle. Since P is acute angle, this will be the opposite side and this will be the adjacent side. Now what is the formula for tangent tan? The formula was opposite by adjacent, that means QR by PQ. Okay, QR by PQ. Now put the value of QR and PQ, it will be 5 by 12. Okay, so you got the value of tan P, which is 5 by 12. Now again this is 5. Okay, now you have to find cot R. Now the acute angle is R, so consider this one as acute angle. Okay, so it will be the opposite side and this will be the adjacent side. And what is the formula for cot? The formula was adjacent by opposite. Okay, formula was adjacent by opposite, that is QR by PQ. Put the value, again it will be 5 by 12. So as you can see, the value of cot P and the value of tan P and the value of cot R is same. That's why if you do the subtraction, the value will be 0. Now we'll discuss about question number 3. Question is, if sin A is equal to 3 by 4, calculate cos A and tan A. Okay, suppose this is a ABC triangle. My right angle is at the angle B. Okay, now given that sin A is equal to 3 by 4, you know the formula here. A is the main angle, right? Sin A, you have to find sin A. So A is the main acute angle. Whenever you are taking A as a acute angle, this is the opposite side, right? And this is the hypotenuse, this is the adjacent side. And you know the formula that sin A is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, right? So that means BC by AC. From the diagram, sin A, okay, sin A is equal to BC by AC. And here the value of sin A is given as 3 by 4. Okay, that means you can say that BC is to AC is equal to 3 is to 4. So that's why I am considering BC as 3K. Okay, BC as 3K and AC as 4K. So look at the diagram, BC is equal to 3K and AC is equal to 4K. Okay, BC is 3K, AC is 4K. Now if you are using Pythagoras theorem on this right angle triangle ABC, you can find what will be the length of the base. Okay, so AB square is equal to AC square minus BC square. Put the value of AC and BC, you will get AB square is equal to 7K square. That means AB is equal to root under 7K square, which is equal to root under 7 into K. So you are getting the length of AB as root under 7K. Okay, so now you have to find cos A. Cos A means adjacent by hypotenuse, that is AB by AC. Okay, AB by AC, put the value of AB and AC, you will get root under 7 by 4. Similarly tan A was opposite side by adjacent, that's why BC by AB. Put the value, you will get 3 by root 7. In this way we have to solve question number 3. Now question number 4. Here given that cot A is equal to 15, cot A is equal to 8. Find the value of sin A and sec A. This is also same as previous one. From here, from this equation, you can write cot A is equal to 8 by 15, right? A is the acute angle, main acute angle. That means this is the opposite and this is the adjacent side. Okay. Now cot A, the formula of cot A was adjacent by opposite. That means AB by BC is given as 8 by 15. Okay, so you can consider AB as 8K and BC as 15K. Okay, that's why I am writing AB as 8K and BC as 15K. Now you don't know the value of hypotenuse AC. So by using Pythagoras theorem, you will find the value of AC. So look at the solution. This is similar. Cot A is equal to 8 by 15. You are considering cot A as 8K by 15K. So this is 8K, this is 15K. If you use Pythagoras theorem, you will get the value of AC, and the value of AC is 17K. So the value of this side is becoming 17K. Now you have to find the value of sin A and cos A. This was the acute angle. Sin A, the formula of sin A was opposite by hypotenuse, that is BC by AC. Okay, put the value of BC and AC, you will get 15 by 17. Now sec A. If you remember the formula of sec A, the formula of sec A was hypotenuse by adjacent. Okay, this was the formula for sec A, that is AC by AB. Hypotenuse is AC, adjacent is AB, that's why AC by AB. Put the value of AC and AB, you will get 17 by 8. Okay, in this way you have to solve this question number 4. Now question number 5. Given that sec theta, this is theta angle, sec theta is equal to 13 by 12, calculate all other trigonometric ratios. That means you have to find sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta and cot theta. Okay, so as you can see the value, okay, here sec theta is given as 13 by 12. You know the formula that sec theta is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side. Since this is the acute angle given, that means this is the opposite side and this is the adjacent side, right? So you can write in place of sec theta, it will be hypotenuse by adjacent, that means AC by AB. So AC by AB is given as 13 by 12, or you can write AC is to AB is equals to 13, sorry, it will be 13 is equal to 13 is to 12. Okay, that's why I am considering AC as 13K and AB as 12K. So look at here in the diagram, I am considering AC as 13K, AB as 12K. Okay, now by using Pythagoras theorem, you can find what will be the length of BC. Okay, so let's check the solution. Okay, so here 13K and 12K. So by Pythagoras theorem, BC square will be hypotenuse square minus base square, that is AC square minus AB square. If you do the calculation, you will get BC is equal to 5K. So the length of this side is 5K. So you are getting all the sides of this triangle. Now you have to start with sin theta. What was sin theta? Sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse, that is BC by AC. BC value is 5K, AC value is 13K, that is 5 by 13. Cos theta. Cos theta was adjacent by hypotenuse, that means AB by AC, that is 12K by 13K, 12 by 13. Tan theta. Tan theta was opposite by adjacent. Opposite is BC, adjacent is AB, that's why BC by AB. Put the value of BC and AB, it will be 5 by 12. Cosec theta, you can do this, you can do it in by the formula. You can find the value of cosec theta by the formula, or you can say that since cosec theta is reciprocal of sin theta, so since sin theta is 5 by 12, 5 by 13, cosec theta will be 13 by 5. Similarly, cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta, since tan theta is 5 by 12, so cot theta will be 12 by 5. Or you can do this one by the formula. The formula for cosec theta is hypotenuse by opposite, okay, that is AC by BC. The result will be same. This was 5K, 13K by 5K, 13 by 5. Similarly, cot theta was adjacent by opposite, that is AB by BC, so it will be 12 by 5. In this way you have to solve this type of question. Now question number 6. In question number 6, if triangle A and triangle B are the acute angles such that cos A is equal to cos B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. Now the triangle, now the triangle is not given. The name of the triangle is not given. Only given that cos A is equal to cos B. So I am considering two triangles. One is PQA, another one is CDB or BCD. Okay, as you can see in both the triangle, P is 90 degree, angle P is 90 degree, angle C is 90 degree. Okay, here in the PQA triangle, I am considering A as the acute angle and here P as the acute angle. Okay, now given that cos A is equal to cos B, okay, from the first figure, okay, if I consider A as acute angle, this is opposite side, okay, and this is adjacent side, and this is the hypotenuse. So cos A will be adjacent by hypotenuse, that is PA by AQ, okay, or AP by AQ. Now if you consider the second diagram, since B is the acute angle, cos B will be BC by BD, okay, BC by BD. Now do the cross multiplication. You can write AP by BC equal to AQ by BD. Okay, you have changed the position of BC and AQ. So you got this equation. Okay, now I am considering AP by BC is equal to AQ by BD is equal to K. Okay, so from the first and third ratio, you can say that AP will be K into BC, and from the second ratio, you can say that AQ will be K into BD. Done? Okay, now in triangle APQ and BCD, okay, I am writing PQ by CD, this side by this side. Okay, this is a right angle triangle. So here you can say that from the first diagram, you can say that PQ square is equal to AQ square minus AP square by Pythagoras theorem, or PQ is equal to root under AQ square minus AP square. Okay, so in place of PQ I am writing this expression. Similarly, if you consider about the second diagram, you have to find CD, right? So by Pythagoras theorem, you can write CD square is equal to BD square minus BC square, that is CD is equal to root under BD square minus BC square. So again in place of CD I am writing this expression. Now as you can see, the value of AP is given as K into BC and AQ is K into BD. Put the value here, you will get the value as K after simplification. So that means PQ by CD is equal to K. Okay, so look at the equation number 1 and equation number 2. In equation number 1, AP by BC is equal to AQ by BD is equal to K, and here PQ by CD is also equal to K. So if you combine equation number 1 and 2, you will get AP by BC is equal to AQ by BD is equal to PQ by CD. Okay, so if you look at the triangle APQ and BCD, AP by BC is equal to AQ by BD is equal to PQ by CD. Okay, from this equation, that means the ratio of the corresponding sides of these two triangles are equal. So by SSS similarity criteria, you can say that these two triangles will be similar. Okay, these two triangles is similar by SSS similarity. Now since they are similar, the corresponding angles will be equal. That's why A angle will be equal with B angle. Hence, A angle is equal with B angle. So, this question was very important one. You have to prove that angle A is equal to angle B. Here is the proof. Okay. So, please pay your attention in this question. This is very important. Okay. So, this is all for today. We will solve the next question in our next video. Thank you.